industrialists. They want cheap labor. It drives all wages further down than they've already fallen. The Democrats are looking at millions of instant Democratic voters if they can get their amnesty deal pushed through. So everybody's fighting over their own personal interest, and what's good for the country as a whole is just not being addressed. But as you know, this last week, Judge Susan R. Bolton issued an injunction blocking enforcement of some of the strongest parts of the Arizona law. Now, it may be, actually it's not a maybe, it is unconstitutional for her to have done so. And, you know, we've got a president who's supposed to be a constitutional scholar, and we've got all these judges, and apparently they're not reading the Constitution of the United States of America, or they're not paying attention. Article 3, Section 2 of the Constitution of the United States says, in all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and consuls, and those in which a state shall be party, the Supreme Court shall have original jurisdiction. In all other cases before mentioned, the Supreme Court shall have appellate jurisdiction. The Constitution is clear. Only the United States Supreme Court can hear a suit calling for an injunction or blockage or overturning of a state law. Period. End of discussion. I have already sent this section of the Constitution to the Office of the Governor of Arizona. I encourage you to do exactly the same. Susan Bolton's injunction is unconstitutional. It is illegal. That sheriff who's down there in Arizona, I'm blanking on his name, who says he's going to go forward with enforcing the law, good on him. He is a constitutionalist. He knows what he's doing better than a federal court judge, better than the President of the United States. So for those of you in Arizona listening to this show, you got to support this guy. He knows what he's doing. He knows what is right for the country. He knows what's right for Arizona. He's there putting the American people first, second, and third. These are the kind of leaders at all levels of our society we must support. We cannot afford the luxury any longer of politicians who view foreign nations as more important than the American people, whether that's Mexico or Israel or who knows. Right now, at this critical time in our nation's history, America needs leaders who will put America first, second, and third.